Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Pandora's Tower. Last time we explored the Treetop Tower, and today we're going straight into it again. To defeat this master. It's the first master of the game, actually. You'll see how that goes. And today we're going to see a lot of the reasons why this game is, by many, it's compared to by many as to Shadow of the Colossus and Legend of Zelda. I mean, they say that this game has a Legend of Zelda feeling because, you know, you go through dungeons, you attack enemies with your sword, you open locked doors and whatnot. But it has a lot of Shadow of the Colossus feeling to it. And it's not just the you need to remove a curse to a girl by defeating a certain amount of big-ass monsters. No, it's not just that. Hey! You coming on the lift, huh? Get over there. There you go, you did. It's not probably that. Okay, but anyway, I was saying, it's not just that, but there's a lot more than that. And that's why, that's why I love this game so much. It's got that Shadow of the Colossus vibe. You'll see when we fight the Master, it'll be very clear what I'm talking about. I thought I saw sparkling here. No? Alright then. And really, the more I looked into it, the more connection I saw with that game. But not really connections, but there are things that give you the same vibe of Shadow of the Colossus. Alright, anyway. We're going all the way back to the top of the tower. Also, I compared this game a lot to Pikmin. For one reason, that's the time mechanic. In Pikmin, you get 13 minutes a day. Here, you get 18 minutes if you try to leave with Alpha Disc emptied. So it's kind of like the same time. And exactly like in Pikmin, you try to make as much progress as possible, right? This game is kind of the same. You go through the tower, you know you have a limited amount of time, you try to make as much progress as possible, and then you go back, lock that all in, so that on your next go, you'll be able to go even further. Alright then, here we are. That's the Master's room. Let's head in.
Deep within each one, a master. Defeat these masters and return here with their flesh.
This is it. A master.
Man, I love that cutscene so much. This is what I was saying about Shadow of the Colossus feeling. This master over here reminds me a lot of the Colossi. It's just a... Look, it doesn't even attack us. It's just here. In the cutscene, just looks over you and is like, I don't care. He's a peaceful creature, unlike all the others who have been relentlessly attacking us as soon as they saw us. This guy doesn't even care. Look, even if I slice it a little bit... Yeah, the game is trying to tell me over here what I need to do, but let me just talk a little bit. Even if I slice it, look at this. He doesn't even care. He won't fight me at all unless I attack his weak spot, which is kind of like what the Colossi do. They're peaceful creatures. They don't have a care in the world about you, but you have to be a dick and go and kill them for your own personal reasons. Anyway. And also the similarity of the Shadow of the Colossus is that every master has its own weak spot, and every master has its own way to kind of hide it, and you need to find a way to expose it. It's kind of the same deal you have there. Anyway, the first thing you want to do when you enter a boss room is to find these boxes, break them. You will always find in one of them an unreadable old note. You want to pick this up for later. Trust me, just get it before the fight, because you might just forget it after the fight. And if you leave after the fight, you immediately get back home. And coming back here, it will be a little bit... it's annoying to come back just for that. Alright? Anyway, we get Master Flash by binding with B. In this case, it's already exposed, so we don't need to do anything. We just pull it with the chain. And for chain pull attack, bind and wave our... We wave our Wii remote. And the fight starts. Welcome to the fight with Hade the Cyclops, the master of the Treetop Tower. He's pretty easy, as is the first boss. It kind of acts like a tutorial on how the master fight will work. So anyway, actually, fudge, pull it. There you go. So what you want to do, I didn't read the master text on purpose last time, because I want to tell you something about this guy. It's very easy to fight. All you gotta do is just target the Master Flash and let him have it. But there's something else I discovered on my own. That you see these glowing spots that appear when he attacks. You can actually attack them with your chain, and that will render him very vulnerable to attacks. He has 3 spots, 1 on his belly and 2 on his arms, and you can attack those. Let's see if this arm still hasn't attacked yet. There you go. Dodge that. Do that pull. There you go. And now that we pulled all 3 spots, he is now vulnerable. Alright, here we go. I haven't explained this yet, but if you keep pulling your chain, you can fill these guards, and then if you pull with your Wii remote, you'll do massive damage. The more this is filled, the more damage you'll do. But you don't need to do that, like attacking the weak spots, on the minor weak spots on his arms and belly. All you can do is just pull the Master Flash. Like that. Look at it. Whoops. Did that on purpose, actually. Oh, I want you to try to fight in the way the developers wanted you to, which is attacking all the 3 weak spots and then go for the Master Flash. It doesn't take even too much time to do that. Come on. So we saw all 3 of his attacks, actually. He has the whipping arm. He's got that attack that he makes vines around him, and that usually uses it when you're close. And then he has another attack where he kind of creates vines from the ground and tries to get to you. This attack over here. And you can just stop it by attacking his belly. Anyway, let's pull up. I think we're gonna hit the damage limit here. Yeah, okay. Every boss has a damage limit up to a certain point of their health. They will get angry, and if you have your chain up there, you will get binded. Holy shit, get out of here. Okay. Can this stop, please? There you go. Alright. Let's get that Master Flash. Build that chain, goes Aaron. Oop, dodge, dodge. And dodge again, and since he now got angry, his attacks will go a little bit faster. And can probably do even more damage. Okay, that actually unbinds my chain as well. Yeah, you do that. I don't care. Come on. I'm over here. Fill that chain. Go! Yes! And when he's at 0 HP like any other monster, you can pull out the flesh. The Master has been defeated and the chain has regained some power. Yeah. And exactly like in Shadow of the Colossus, and every time you defeat the Master, you get to see an animation about his death. And some of them are pretty sad. Not this one in particular, but there will be a later one that's kind of sad. And it makes you feel a lot like a dick by attacking these guys for your own problems. I mean, for your own gain, I guess. Yep. That was the first Master. That wasn't really that hard. Actually, the second one's a lot harder, but we'll get into that in a few episodes. Anyway, we got the Master Flash. We better head home. And as I said, when you defeat a master, you immediately get blown back to the observatory. No backtracking. And thank God. Oh, it's night. Oh, by the way, I haven't gone this way. Should mention there's a little area to this side here. This will be important later on. There can be cutscenes over here happening with Elena. Also over here, I think, to the water. I'm not entirely sure about that though. Well, anyway, let's go inside. All right.
Well, well, if it isn't Aaron, you did well to make it back. And I take it you have returned from the 13 Towers with Master Flesh.
Indeed I do.
Well then, serve it up to Elena without delay.
I'll do that, Mavda. I'll do that. And she's over there. Okay. Hi, Elena, how you doing? I've got yourself some Master Flesh.
Oh, sorry, Aaron. I was miles away there.
Before that, though, we can request translation. The unreadable old note we found there, we can find many of those. Some of them are on the towers, some of them in the observatory, and she can translate those.
That book you've got is written in ancient Iosian. I should be able to read it. Would you like me to translate it for you? I hope it'll be of use to you, Aaron.
Mainly, these texts that you translate can just be traded for money to Mavda, but they also give additional info about what happened in the past year and additional plot stuff. This thing is that you can forget entirely about the plot that you can read on the text. You can just forget it. You just don't read them and you'll be fine anyway. But if you do want to know a lot about the plot of this game in the past and all this shit, you can do so. And you can do that on your own pace. That's a really nice thing I like about this game. Let's chat with Elena a little bit.
I'm quite worried about her.
See if she has something new to say to us.
Give me a reason to
Doesn't look like it.
I couldn't believe it when they said the
Okay,
war was
maybe.
over. It
No,
only
we
goes
already
on
seen this.
before What's up?
Okay, that's it. Let's keep that Master Flesh.
Is this Master Flesh?
It sure is.
Oh, you come back, I see.
Please, pray to the gods of Ios. Ask them to bring the war to an end.
What was that?
What was that meat she ate?
It was Master Flesh. Eating it will reverse the curse and rid her of that mark on her back.
What's this Master Flesh?
Why, it's flesh you can only get from those great hulking beasts known as masters.
Is Master Flesh the cure? She just said
Elena's
that.
going to have to eat 12 hunks of Master Flesh.
And if she does eat 12 pieces of Master Flesh, then the curse will be lifted?
That's about the size of it. So if you want to help Elena, bring her that Master Flesh.
And servant flesh?
I'm sure I told you this already. Servant flesh only halts the curse for a short time. After that, she will become a beast once more.
Enough questions, Mavda.
Stop Elena becoming a monster. You're going to have to try to lift the curse. To do that, you'll have to bring her flesh from all 12 of the masters dwelling in the towers. Well, I'll be off now. If you want me, you know where I'll be. I'm sure you'll find me around. I won't be going too far.
Alright, we're up and awake.
Was that a dream? It must have been. Oh, sorry, Aaron. I was miles away there.
You were miles away, okay. After the incident.
We spent several days walking through the wasteland after the festival. There's no way we would have made it here without Mavda's help.
Ah, that's right.
I'm sure the army are going to come here soon. This place did used to be a military outpost. Mavda said my curse would be lifted if I ate 12 pieces of master flesh. 11 to go, then. Don't give me a reason to...
Alright, we already seen this, right?
Yes, Aaron?
Ah, that's it. Alright then. So after every master you defeat, there is some things that you want to do. First of all, look around for any sparklings that you might find over here. First of all, there's someone over here, in this case, conquering the curse. This is stuff that Alina writes. Beast flesh counters the curse. If the curse is left for too long, the victim will never be human again. Eating all master flesh is said to cure the curse. To conquer the curse, you need to stay positive. With Aaron beside me, I won't let it beat me. Yeah. Motivation words by Alina here. And then... what you want to do is you go outside, apart from the birds, they will probably have stuff for us. Is it right, birds? You have stuff for me? You do have a broken dryad berry. Okay, we can actually talk about broken items, actually. Alright, let's go down here. You want to go down after every master you defeat. There usually is new stuff. There's an unreadable old note we can get Alina to translate. And there is an unreadable old text. Nice. Anything else? You always want to check everywhere. Just to be sure. Alright, that's it. Alright, no new text then. We have to give them to Alina. She will give you the text back if enough time has passed, then she translated them. Whenever you talk to her, if she finished translating, she will outright give them to you. So, request translation, and you got that. Okay, fine. Also, every time you defeat the master, you want to check the shop, because there might be new items for you.
I don't know precisely why, but it seems that the door to the next tower is now open.
Oh, really? How convenient.
Defeating a master exerts some kind of influence over the other towers. Have you ever heard tell of the natural laws of Ios? Oh well, don't worry about that now.
Like, this is something that is explained in the lore of the game, but I will explain that another time.
Will open the path ahead. I've got new items.
You got new items in stock. That's nice. What do you have? Oh, we got some buffing items. That's it. This is stuff we can give to Alina to boost our affinity with her. Apart from that, that'd be interesting to buy one of these. Apart from that, I want to check out the crafting menu. See if there's something new here. No. There is another. I'm looking for the bag upgrade. You can create, I think, 1 or 2 bag upgrades from here. And again, I told you those are really nice. Let's say this is all the money I have. I could buy something. Yeah, I'm gonna buy... I'm just gonna buy a red drape, I guess. Yeah. Place in the bag, we're just gonna gift it anyway. Yeah, I'm done, Mavda. What do you have for me? From human to beast, following the cataclysm, chilling rumors were rife throughout the realm. Few had seen anything with their own eyes, and few could describe the symptoms. Some call it the beast curse, claiming that eating the flesh of a certain creature would cure it. The strictures imposed by the Way of Ios against the consumption of meat means that even suggesting it is strictly forbidden. These demands immediate investigation.
Farewell for now.
Alright, farewell, Mavda. Okay, we got what is this curse? Alright.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's give that to Alina, where we just got the red drape.
Red cloth. I should be able to make something that adds a splash of colour to the room. Maybe a bed cover or a tablecloth. Which would you prefer, Aaron?
Okay, it doesn't really change what you chose, but it will change like the aspect of the room over here. So let's go for a tablecloth, so you can see that right off the bat.
Alright. Maybe it'll help my cooking taste a bit better as well.
I don't know how that can help, but I guess as long as you believe it. And we should have now, not yet, maybe we should sleep a little bit. Let's give her some time. Sleep for 12 hours, I don't know, 11. By the way, she will be, Alina will be in different parts of, yeah, there it is, in different parts of the house at different times, of course. So as you can see now, the table has the red tablecloth. And she's making dinner, so maybe we should talk to her.
I'm going to write down all that has happened. I hope that will help you, Aaron. If I get carried away and write too much, I hope that you'll forgive me.
War and peace.
It's already 2 years since the war finished, and there's still fighting going on. Our countries are enemies, so I suppose it's quite strange for us to be together like this. But if it hadn't been for the war, I would never have met you, Aaron. I think that's the only good thing that's come out of all this fighting.
That's bound to give me some affinity.
It was just beautiful. I really feel there's a bond between us now. Did you see the new tablecloth? I made it myself. A nice tablecloth always makes food taste better, don't you think?
Maybe, but I don't know how that would work.
We've never been alone like this before, have we? Back in the village, my mother, or someone was always there. Oh gosh, I think I'm blushing. Is everything alright?
Alright, that's it. Yeah, the game is filled with all these cute little moments with doing the two. And you haven't seen nothing, man. You haven't seen anything. It gets better and better. Let me go to, let's see. I just want to show you something. I think if you go to 11, she'll be making lunch. No, she's cleaning the windows. Okay. Sleep an hour. Because there are bonus scenes at a certain time of the day. She's now cooking again. Let's see.
I'm trying to remember.
I want to see if I can get a certain scene to pop up. Against eating meat?
You know that followers of Ios are forbidden to eat meat, don't you? It's always been this way. No one knows why we're not allowed to do it. People just accept things like that, don't they? I'd always followed all the teachings of Ios until this curse came.
Yeah, that's actually never explained anywhere in the game why they cannot do this. It's kind of like a religious thing or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Stupid out there, all right? Come back here if it gets too dangerous. I'm taking care of this place while you're in the towers, Aaron. It's the least I can do, really. I want to do whatever I can to help you. Mavda told me that her people, the Vestra, are nomadic merchants. She said they used to have their own country long ago. I wonder what happened. What's up?
Alright, that's it. There are times where you can actually have lunch with her, but maybe my affinity is not high enough so we can see that. Oh well, never mind that. Alright, I think that's about it for this time. Next time on Pandora's Tower, we will start exploring the second tower of the game and see what we can do. See you guys then.